Hey everyone, come join me on a day at Universal Studios Hollywood on my trip last week over in Los Angeles. First, we checked out these super cool cars from the Fast and the Furious movies. This was a display for the new upcoming Fast X movie. We saw lots of cool cars. Look at this purple one, super cool. Absolutely love it. And of course, I then saw the iconic blue car that Brian O'Connor rode in Too Fast, Too Furious. This car is one of my favorites of all of these movies. And honestly, these movies aren't the same without Brian, so I'm glad that they represented Brian. And then after we saw that, we did see the Mystery Machine, and then we headed over to Hogsmeade, where we rode Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. And I did get a cup of butterbeer, which I forgot to take a picture of. And as we walk through Forbidden Journey here, here's some really cool props. And look, Gryffindor was winning, you guys. Slytherin was so close behind, though. They have all kinds of cool displays. One of my favorite things about the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is just how detailed everything is. Like all the portraits on the wall, all the different props everywhere. This was awesome. And the fat lady, perfect. And then, of course, you see the sorting hat right before you're about to board, which is super fun and super cute. And then we went over and we did the studio tour. So here's a great view of before. And as we rode through the studio tour, it was really cool. We saw some props. We saw some cool outdoor facades like these. They have different areas of outdoor facades for different things that they film, different kinds of sets. All kinds of nice, really cool things, like the City Hall from Back to the Future here. Like literally, there's the clock tower and everything, and there's just tons of little streets. This looked like the Friends Central Perk Cafe a little bit to me. I don't know, it reminds me of something. I think this is supposed to be New York Street or something. After that, we did go into a 360 degrees, awesome, cool King Kong portion of the ride. This is hands down one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life, and I just really need you guys to check this out. Wait for it. Then after that, we rode through and saw that the cages that held the dinosaurs were opened, and that meant that we were gonna see some dinosaurs as we rode through a kind of Jurassic Park area of the ride. This is a super cool part to get to see some great little animatronics. And yes, I know there are people in these clips. I'm so sorry. I was sitting on the right side, obviously. It's hard to get good angles on the other sides, but check out the dinosaurs.
Oh, I got poisoned!
We got you.
They're so
Alright, of course those aren't real dinosaurs, those are animatronics that we use. They use animatronics, puppetry, and computer-generated imagery to create the...
Then after that we saw the dinosaurs, we did see this amazing cool effect where we get to see how they make rain on a movie to make it look like real rain. And then also, of course, a storm, flood, monsoon kind of thing. It's really cool. You guys should just honestly just watch it.
This rain that we're witnessing right now, it's not real rain of course, it's sprinkler systems that are pointed upwards to make the waterfall naturally like real rain. So if you've ever watched like a football game or a soccer game during the rain and you're like, it's supposed to be raining but I can't see the rain on my screen.
And here it is. which yes, you will get a little wet on this.
This is an effect that we used in the movie Big Fat Liar, starring Paul Giamatti.
And then we rode through some more little facades, which we rode through the town from The Good Place, which is one of my favorite shows. So I was very excited to see that they had this little filming location on the Universal Studios Hollywood set. We learned all kinds of cool things as well throughout the day about the different sets and facades that they have over in the Universal Studios lot, including the fact that not only does Universal Pictures Company record movies and TV shows here, but also sometimes Warner Brothers as well, and Universal also uses their sets as well. They go back and forth because they are not competing companies at all. They're in fact quite having a blast with being a team, which is really fun. I just think this Good Place set is so cool to see. And then we encountered the shark from Jaws. You guys, this is another great part of the ride because it's a little bit more than just riding through sets and seeing buildings where they film TV shows. You get to be a little bit a part of a movie. You get to have a little bit of an action. Here comes the shark. And this is just a really fun little scene on the studio tour.
Oh, buddy, watch out! Oh, gosh. It takes a lot of guts to be out there. And there they are. All right, we're going to hang out here behind this dock. We're going to get off on this dock here to your right-hand side. But first, we're going to make sure the shark takes the bait that's attached to that yellow buoy out in the water. He takes the bait, then we know where the shark is. He took the bait and the dock we were about to get off on. I mean, hot. Hot. Oh, that's hot. You see the shark in there?
There goes the shark. Cool effects, cool show, love it. Here's some more prop cars. There's really cool little props over here. Different TV shows and movies of different time periods and eras. It's super fun to see all these different things. And then we ride by Bates Motel and the house where they filmed Psycho. And we did not get an encounter with Norman Bates, but I have seen that some people do on their different doors. Then we saw some more little house facades, and the Jupiter's Claim set from the movie Nope that Jordan Peele let Universal have on their lot, even though they didn't film the movie on the lot. And then we rode through to the Sullivan's repair garage for the Fast and Furious supercharged portion of the studio tour, because yes, they do have it in Universal Studios Hollywood. It's just a part of the studio tour. So check it out.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you from Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
All right, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
After we did the studio tour, we headed over to the Simpsons area where we rode the Simpsons ride, and we did have lunch. Here are all the different duffs that I did as a video walk by. I didn't really do any pictures or anything of my lunch. Then we saw the Despicable Me and the Secret Life of Pets little area. We rode the Despicable Me ride. Then it was finally time for our virtual queue for Super Nintendo World, so we headed on over to the Super Nintendo World where we rode the Mario Kart ride, which we did single rider for because, you guys, this is the most crowded place in the park. Like, this video shows only the tops, because if I showed the rest, you would see just a million people. And then later on this evening, we saw the Waterworld show, which it wasn't fully dark, but it was kind of dark, so we did get to see some cool effects because it was darker and it was easier to see, because some of I was the only one that actually hadn't seen it before. Everybody else did, but maybe my mom, while on this trip, they saw it earlier in the day and they were high up, and they definitely said it was better without as much sun. The effects were cooler to see. So check out the show, you guys.
We can
all start new lives on dry land, but we have to hurry.
What?
The Deacon and his soldiers back.
Battle stations! Mac, sound the alarm! Helen, I need you on the tower. Get on that cannon. Hey, Mac, get on the other cannon, mate. PJ, go lock up the gates. At the arc, I'll back you up. No one's getting in, you hear me? Is that a seaplane? You guys hear the seaplane?
Race in the wall!
I see it. Mac, get on it! What's going on? Smokers! Yeah. He's got a gun! Whoa, 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 whoa!
He's going to the gate!
Stay on him! Okay, you got the gates back. No, 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 no! Look out! DJ, get out of there! Helen, the gunner! DJ, what are you doing? Helen! Seaplane! 2 o'clock! Smoker at the gate!
That says fuel.